Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? I hope that you are all doing very, very well. So I'm actually busy doing this really cool art thing for my daughter. So I thought while I was doing that, I would just kind of do an anti-MLM rant because today I went on to my Google Photos, and I'm really sorry if this is like focusing and out of focusing. I'll try to fix it. But I went into my Google Photos, and one of the things that popped up was a picture of me selling It Works. I posted it on my community tab, and so basically I got thinking about how every time that one of those pictures pops up on my amazing page, how I start thinking about all the reasons why I am happy that I am no longer in a MLM. So I thought it would be fun if today I kind of went through all of the things that I do not miss about being in a MLM company while I was doing this, because I'm trying to get this done. As you see, it is going to take me 1,500 hours to do this art piece. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it. It's pretty calming. And so, I don't know, I thought maybe you guys would want to chill with me and hear me rant while I did it.
Friggin' frog's gay. Do you understand that? Gay. Frog's friggin' frog's better. It's not funny.
So, one of the things that I pointed out on my community tab when I originally brought this up was the fact that I get to choose what I post when I post it. So some people that might not be a good thing, but to me it's a very good thing because I have nobody telling me what to post when I need to post. When I was with both It Works and Scentsy, there were certain posts that I had to do every single day. Most specifically, they would say to do a few personal posts, right? So 2 to 3 personal posts, and then 2 to 3 business posts, and maybe one post thrown in where you're talking about how amazing the products are. Make sure that you take lots of pictures of yourself throughout the day using products and talk about how amazing the products are, and etc. Well, when I wake up to do my posts now that I'm not in an MLM company, I don't have to worry about that at all. I get to post whatever I want, whenever I want, and there doesn't have to be any specific kind of theme with it. I don't have to talk about my videos even if I don't want to. Although, you know, that's usually what I talk about, is references to videos or what's going on in the internet world. You know, that kind of thing. Come on, Diamond, get on there. Thank you. That kind of thing. So that's a really good thing to me. I feel like I have way more freedom, obviously, with my own social media. And that became really strange. I started thinking about how when you are in an MLM company, they actually kind of take over your social media, don't they? Like, yeah, it's still yours. You're still the one posting it, but they're telling you what to post and how much. So you don't even really have freedom over your own social media accounts. And if you don't post, you bet that if you have an upline that you're talking with, because some people's uplines just like up and leave, I hear, but if you have an upline that you're talking with, they are definitely going to be on your case about what you're posting. They're paying attention. And if they don't see you post about the business and it's like noon on a Tuesday and you haven't posted about the business since Saturday at 5 o'clock, they're going to have an issue with you. you're going to get a message from them that says, don't you want to do well in this business? Don't you know you don't do well unless you do the posts that we tell you to post every day? Another thing that some people may find mean, but I don't, is that I don't have to talk to anyone. I know. I'm a little antisocial. I do have some trust issues. I think that's been proven. And I do not trust people easily at all. And so I kind of like the ability of, if I want to go all day today and I don't want to talk to a single person, I can, man. I can go all day, not talk to one person, and it is completely fine. I am not screwing over my business. I am not, messing with it at all. It's not, I'm being a little antisocial, but on a day like today, where I maybe just want to do some art, do some organizing around my house, I don't want to feel obligated to have to talk to people. Now, there's a difference between wanting to and having to. I feel like now if I talk to anyone, it's because I actually want to talk to them. If I'm talking to you, I want to have a conversation with you. It's not because I am being forced to come and talk to you so that I can sell you something. Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm your friend right now, it's because I want to be your friend. I have nothing that I want to gain from you whatsoever other than your friendship. That's what I was trying to say. I just want you to be a decent person to me and a decent friend. And I'm sure you want the same from me. Like be there when you need me, etc., etc. All the good stuff that you want in friendships. That's all I expect. That's all you expect. There is no other expectations for us. I'm friends with people that don't even watch YouTube because they just don't. They're not really on YouTube watching it. Can you believe there are actual people in our world that barely pay attention to YouTube? I know, amazing. And so, even when I'm friends with them, I don't really care if they're not watching YouTube and they're not watching my videos. Okay, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore because you're not watching my videos on YouTube. But when I was in an MLM, both of them, when I was in both It Works and Scentsy, by the way, if somebody did not support my MLM business and weren't buying from me or wanting to join my team, then I would actually be like, well, obviously you don't want to see me succeed and you don't want to see me successful. And because of that, we can't be friends anymore. And it was funnier when I was with It Works because, to be honest, a lot of people I know use Scentsy. But when I was with It Works, a lot of my friends are not health gurus. And most of them don't really need to lose weight or anything. So they were kind of like, well, why would I support your health and wellness, weight loss business? That's not even something I'm interested in. No offense, but why would I? I do support you. I support you as a person, but I don't know if this business is it. And also it has nothing for me. I can't support it. I'm sorry. And that would end friendships. I did stop talking to a couple people that I had known for years because they did not support me being in an MLM. They made it very clear that they were not into MLMs, probably anti-MLM, or on the verge of being it. And because of that, I had to be like, okay, well, if you don't support me and my dreams, then we can't talk right now. The good news is most of those people I am talking to again since leaving. I feel like that's important to say. And I am awful at camera work. I do apologize. This is my first time making a video like this. So please bear with me. Bear with me, community, Realize that I am just a stay-at-home mom sitting in my living room and doing some art and talking into a camera. That's really it. I'm not trying to be some kind of production agency or anything, okay? I just got some opinions that I want some people to hear, and maybe some others have similar opinions that they support, you know. So we come on YouTube and do that. This is going to take me 10 years to make. Another thing that I am very, very happy about in terms of things that make me happy to not be in an MLM is the fact that right now, I do not in any way, shape, or form have to post family stuff on the internet. Yes, that's right. If my daughter and I are doing something cute together and she then wants to be included in a video and she is okay with it, all right? She's okay with it. Just move this camera a bit. You can see, all right, everything's good. Then basically I can do that. I can choose to do a video with her and it will be about whatever she wants to do. Usually we did a really cute video on here of us making JoJo Siwa bows. She was extremely excited that she was in a video on YouTube making JoJo Siwa bows. She watches a lot of other kids do it and she wants to do it. And so, you know, I let her sometimes. But that's up to me. It is in no way, shape, or form something that she has to do or something I'm like told to do by other people or forced to do. For example, when I was in an MLM, and It Works was bad for this. They used to tell us to give our kids the greens, which I was never really that big on. I thought that was an awful idea, like to give your kids a health supplement. It's just unnecessary. But man, I am messing this up. There we go. There. Ah, no. You don't want the glue on there. Ah. But yeah. Basically, she will be in videos with me when I choose, and it's not very often if you haven't noticed. Like, we don't really do that many videos. Even our family vlog ones are really just videos I would probably be recording anyway for us, and then I just put them up for members only kind of thing. It's nothing like I sit down with my daughter and I'm like, hey, listen, mommy has to do an ad for Scentsy. So I need you to hold this Scentsy buddy so that I can take a picture of you and then we can post it up on the internet and I can be like, oh, look at how much my daughter loves her Scentsy buddy. Isn't this fabulously amazing? Everyone should get a Scentsy buddy because look at my kid liking her Scentsy buddy. It's nothing like that. I'm not doing videos with her even to sell anything, which is nice. It's just, you know, something fun that we like to do. She likes to pretend she's a YouTuber around the house all the time, so every once in a while I'm like, hey, do you want to do a video with me and be a real YouTuber for a day? And it like makes her dreams come true. She gets super excited about it. And yeah, it's a fun time. Again, no forcing. She chooses it and it's not gross like selling of products, which I find it kind of gross that there was a time when I used to have her pose with things to try to sell a product. Because we just shouldn't be doing that as parents. That's gross. And so, that's the other thing. When I was with It Works, like I said, it wasn't as bad, although they told us to do the, give the greens to our child. But when I was with Scentsy, it was extremely bad. They wanted me to post with my daughter as much as I possibly could. Like, if I could post her up using products every single day, several times a day, then that would have made them completely happy. And that's a bit cringe to me. I like the ability of choosing because I felt like I was being pressured to do it by the company. And even if I didn't feel 100% right about it, there was still pressure from the company about it. And it was like, well, everybody does it, blah, blah, blah. And then you tell yourself it's okay because other people are doing it. and that's how they got success, but it's still not okay. And you have to be willing to admit that and then stop doing it. So, that's another thing. Another thing is I don't really sell things on here. I have a really hard time asking for money. It feels weird even when I'm live streaming to be like, send me donations. I don't know. It's just not in me. And even when I'm in sales, it's a bit different when I'm in sales if I'm working for a company. For a company, that's one thing. They're like paying me. I've worked in sales a few times in my life for phone companies, for lawn care, and I don't know, I don't feel bad about asking people to buy a product or service. For some reason, the MLMs and how personal they are did give me a feeling of like cringe when I would do it. And that just goes to show you kind of the difference, I guess, between a real business and sales and then these pyramid schemes, if you will. So basically, it feels really cringe to try to sell things personally to people. You know, make personal connections with people, find out basically what their vulnerabilities are, and then use that to sell them your MLM products. It just gross. It feels wrong. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, there we go. And so, you know, I kind of struggle with that anyway. Asking for money is weird to me. So I really don't miss at all having to go around and try to sell people stuff, trying to make those personal connections. That always seemed really manipulative to me. They would tell us to join support groups, more so at It Works than Scentsy, by the way, where they would be like, oh, join a support group, and then, you know, try to sell people the products. That's gross. I can't be that fake with people, and I can't fake friend people. If I don't like you, you know I don't like you. I can't pretend to like you. I can be civil, but you'll probably still get the impression that I don't like you. It's just, I can't help it. I'm sorry. And so, you know, it was just, being that type of person makes it really hard to kind of fake friend people. If there's no connection and we have nothing in common, you know, I don't want to just be your friend to sell you something. That's gross. We'll just move along in life and find different friends. So I do not miss whatsoever having to like make connections with people and then having to try to sell them stuff, and how personal the sales are always made. Everything is personal in MLMs. So it just, I think how personal it is especially what bugs me. You would never work for like another sales company, for example, where you would need to know somebody's like health vulnerabilities in order to sell them something. It's just very strange. And the fact that you're doing that online and you don't have any like training in health or wellness or nutrition freaks me out. And it did freak me out, which is why I quit, because I was like, what am I doing? I can't be doing this. This is like getting to be too much. I do have a video out that talks about why I quit It Works, and I have one out that talks about why I quit Scentsy, so you can go and watch those if you want like the whole story. And then you can watch my anti-MLM content if you want to find out like more bits and pieces. I'm sure I tell you more and more and more as time goes on. Because, you know, sometimes when you first leave too, you don't really know everything about it. Like you don't figure out all the reasons why you left until, you know, a year later. And then you're looking back and you're like, you know what? I know why this all bugged me so much, you know? And that's okay. It's a little bit of a journey. A little bit of a journey of discovery when you leave these things. It's funny because I learned more about myself leaving MLMs than I ever did when I was actually in them. And that's another thing. I feel like since I left MLMs, my growth is actually for real. I feel like MLMs have you do a lot of toxic positivity and a lot of this like health guru stuff, and honestly, none of that's gonna help you. So, no! Got messed up. Alright, I got it off. We're all good. So since the MLM companies, sorry, I had to like go take care of something really quick and then come back. Since the MLM companies have you do like toxic positivity and all this like self-help guru type stuff, you're not really working on yourself, okay? Now, since I have left MLMs, however, I have had the ability to truly look within myself and then do the growth that I need to do in my life. Because I'm one of those people that do believe, and this is how the MLMs got me, of course, right? Is that I am the type to fully believe that you should always be working on yourself and trying to be better and do better. And you should always be trying to be a better person and growing as a person. So, of course, that's part of the reason how they got me. They were like, hey, we'll help you do that. But they didn't. Since leaving is when I've really been able to be honest with myself. And honestly, the journey leaving has made me discover more about myself than being in them ever did. Or ever would have, I feel like. I don't think that I would be nearly as close to, how do I say this? I don't think I would be doing as well with my mental health and like just everything in my life, really. Right now, if I had stayed in MLM companies, I would be way behind compared to where I am now. I would be lucky if I'd be halfway to where I am now. And that is kind of scary to me, because then I start thinking like there's a lot of people in these companies and they think that they're growing and learning, but really they're just being brainwashed to grow and learn to be in the MLM more. You're not actually growing and learning as a person. You're only growing and learning as an MLM hun. And that is, it's kind of angering to me. It's almost like they trick you. They trick you into thinking you're learning and growing as a person, but you're not. And so you waste all this time with all their crap thinking it's going to teach you something. And trust me when I say it really does not. I've gotten a lot of counseling since then. I have been able to not practice toxic positivity. Da 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 da. When you're practicing toxic positivity, you're not being honest with yourself and your feelings, and then you're not going to get anywhere. Okay? I strongly believe that you have to really feel your emotions and then figure them all out in order to understand yourself. And toxic positivity stops you from doing that. So therefore, you're not really looking at yourself. You're just kind of you're looking at a toxic positivity version of yourself, basically, the whole time. Instead of actually looking within, truly feeling your emotions and figuring out why you feel that way, and then figuring out how you can help in future not feel that way, how you can deal with things better. You know, you have to feel your emotions for that. And I've even switched mental health medication due to them making me feel too numb, because of I need the ability to feel what I need to feel in order to look within and say, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Why am I acting like this? What is happening with me? If I don't feel anything, I'm not gonna look within, you know? Does that make some sense? So I feel like I have grown as a person so much more since leaving. And that to me is one of the most important reasons to leave an MLM company. Because honestly, on this earth, all we can really do is learn and grow as people and then just try to do better than we did yesterday. And so if you're not doing that, then what are you doing? Like, I really do want to know. What are you doing every day? Because that's a very big part of what I do every day in my life. And so I just don't even know what you're doing with your time if you're not spending time trying to learn and grow as a person. And yeah, other than, you know, having to deal with an upline in my inbox every few moments, doing fake small talk, felt like a lot of the times it was fake small talk. Am I the only one? It's like, you're really just here talking to me because I'm your downline and you have to. Would we be friends? The answer is no, because once I quit my MLM, none of them have talked to me since. So obviously, if I wasn't in an MLM, we would have never been friends. And that's weird, to have like this forced fake friendship with people just because you're in an MLM with them. That's weird, okay? I don't like it. I find it very, very strange. And hopefully I am not the only one out there. I'm sure there are lots of us that have quit these companies that feel that way. Please do let me know down in the comments below if you understand, you know, what I'm talking about. Have you been there? Have you felt the things I'm talking about? What are your favorite parts about not being in an MLM anymore? I know that this is kind of a rant video, and I'm sure that the sound isn't the best because I'm really just recording it on my phone. I don't have my microphone plugged in. I'm sorry, I apologize. And I'm sure that sometimes this gets out of focus. I apologize. I am not a camera woman. I don't work for an entertainment industry. Like I said, just a stay-at-home mom who does YouTube as a hobby and for fun because I enjoy it. But I wanted to come on and maybe just turn this conversation into something positive. So instead of us talking about like all the negative things when we were in an MLM, maybe I want to hear everybody do a video where they're talking about how amazing it is to be out of the MLM and all of the freedom that you get now compared to when you were in an MLM. I think that would be some fun. You know, I don't know. I just wanted to make it positive today, okay? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I probably am not going to be doing too many of these art videos because I am not on here trying to be an artist. That is not my goal whatsoever. I do enjoy doing art and it is fun for me to do. I do a lot of it, but that's just not what I came on here to do. It's not what I want to do. So there won't be too many, but I will do a few. I do have a story time video coming out soon that is going to have art going on in the background. I am editing it right now, so hopefully that will be out soon. It's a little weird that I'm doing this art video before that one, but whatever, we'll just go with it. But let me know if you liked this. Maybe I will do more if it's something that you guys enjoy watching, and then I will learn how to get better at it. Because yeah, like I said, the goal in life should be learning to grow and get better and do better and be better. And like I said, the MLMs do actually stop you from doing that. I would love to hear people's thoughts on that, what they think about that. Does that make sense what I said, or do you think I'm just insane? A lot of people think I'm insane when I do these talks, so you won't be the only one. It's okay to go right in the comments and be like, Queen, you're absolutely bonkers when you do a video like this. You're so wrong. I know I have people that do it when it comes to my pseudoscience videos and my vaccine videos. So, I mean, why not do it with them all, right? And guys, I hope that no matter where you are, what you're doing, that you are having a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous day. Take care. I will see you in the next one. It is going to be Friday. We are going to be talking about the vaccines again on Friday. And then next week I have an r/video and a anti-MLM video that I'm editing right now, as well as hopefully my Jonestown video will be out next Friday. I'm gunning for it. I'm really hoping I have enough time with this little one in school and whatnot to edit it and get it done by then. If something changes, I will of course let you know. But until then, I will see you on Friday when I come on to do my anti-vax video. We might do a live stream. Again, I'll let you know, so stay tuned to my community tab. I've been really busy over the last few days, so no, I'm not posting as much as usual, but don't worry, that will probably change at some point. In case you guys want to see what I'm working on quickly before I end the video, I am doing this. I love you to the moon and back. It's the saying in my house. Don't mind my messy blanket on the couch, sorry. And yeah, hopefully I get done it within the next 10 years. Yeah. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Yeah, yeah.